Hi, I'm here to speak about me being bullied through my life. What you're looking at is what I looked like before I was being bullied, but now this is me. This all started in kindergarten. I was fine until I became friends with my best friend, and I'm not regretting it, but they were making fun of me and her because she was a minority and I was actually talking to her. This went on every day through my life. I'm now in college. It's finally stopped, but it didn't stop in grade school, middle school, junior high school. My life was actually threatened, and I was super scared. This is all what happens when someone is being bullied, and this is a victim speaking out. See, my name is Robert, and I live in Illinois, and I went to Pasodum Grade School when it was still standing. That's where I became friends with Marka, my best friend. But the people that was picking on me and her, it wasn't our class. It was 6th and 5th graders. They were picking on us because we were different. They called me names: Four Eyes, Smarty Pants, Nerd and Nuts. Not even know what that was from, but I didn't even feel safe. The only way I could have felt safe was because my grandma was a recess supervisor. My sister was in 6th grade. My cousin was in 5th grade. And Marco was in my grade. Those were the only people I could trust to feel safe at the school. Then we got through that, and then I got to Unity West. Things got even worse. I was threatened, I was being picked on, books was thrown out of my hands, they were being kicked and I was trying to pick them up. You expect someone would help, and no one did. No one helped me. I was just this little kid, scared, alone. But then we got to junior high. That's when it really happened. You see, my life, I've been bullied no matter what. Before I had my glasses, I was never bullied. But now I have them. I've been bullied and bullied and bullied. But back to junior high. I've actually had a part in Romeo and Juliet. Well, that day, I had to miss rehearsal because I was shoved into my locker door, and the result of that was I had a cut right here, from extending from here all the way to here. This was gushing out blood, and the result after that, me being pushed, everybody was laughing. They thought it was humorous that a kid was shoved. It's not funny. It's not funny to be bullied. This is an epidemic that needs to be stopped. You're probably wondering why I'm doing this, but this is my story. And I want to help stop bullying before it becomes a pandemic like swine flu. This is an issue that needs to be brought up in every school. It needs to be taught in classes, and it needs to be shut down. There was a girl, 10 years old, in Illinois, Champaign. She committed suicide. She was being bullied. She was too afraid to go back to her school. And the only way she could have ended it was suicide. And there's a video going around YouTube of a kid beating up his bully because he stood up and he got suspended. While we're the victims, the bully was okay and stayed at school, but his victim that he was bullying got suspended for standing up. Now, there's all sorts of bullying out there. There's shoving, taunting, mimicking, all that, punching, killing, threatening. That's scaring people. No one wants to be like that. We don't want our kids to go to school, or even ourselves to go to a school where they're going to be harmed. It's like basically bringing a gun to school and saying, hey, I got a gun, you gotta listen to me. No, that's not how it works. Bullying needs to be stopped completely. It is scaring us. Because when I got thrown into my locker and everybody's laughing, the kid, he only got 3 days suspended. I had to live with that pain every day. I was not right after that. I was even afraid to go back to the junior high because of him. The only way this can stop is if you see a person being bullied, you tell someone immediately. You don't just watch and point and laugh at the person being punched, kicked, or thrown in a toilet. No, that means you're involving yourself in the bullyingness. But men and women are equal when it comes to being bullied. Just years ago in high school, there's this girl that had a boyfriend. She accidentally got pregnant. Well, kids put empty condoms on her locker that spelled out S blank blank blank. I'm not gonna say that word because it's kind of bad. But she was not the same. She left the school because of that. I was being bullied in high school too. I was being name called, shoved, everything. I even had my Cardinals jacket vandalized. And I was also being bullied by the vice principal, which, by the way, no one even liked him. If you're even watching this and you're listening to my story, please help by ending bullying and everywhere. Because, and this is a true fact, every second that goes by, a boy or a girl has committed suicide because he or she was being bullied. Thank you for listening to my story and what I have to say about bullying.